As News Nation's coverage continues, we continue to hear from friends and family of Americans who are missing in Israel and all the fears that go along with that after these people were taken captive. It includes a mother and daughter, Judith and Natalie Ranaan. They were in Israel. They were visiting family near Gaza when the attacks happened over the weekend, and family members say they last heard from the women Friday before the attacks. We have their rabbi right now with us, Rabbi Meir Hecht is from Evanston in Illinois, and I know these women attend services right at your synagogue. Can you tell me a little bit more about their story?
Judith Ranaan is a regular attendee at our services every Shabbat, every Jewish Sabbath and the holidays. She's always with us, all of our programming, and she's a staunch member of our community who's there to help and support in any way possible. Judith has been coming to our synagogue for at least 10 years since she moved to Evanston. She is a really kind, giving, sharing, generous woman who just wants to help and be there for others. She always comes by our home with gifts for the kids, just to spend time with the family and to be there with us and with the community. We're truly devastated to hear this news. Judith and her daughter, Natalie, decided to take a trip to Israel for the high holiday season, for the holidays.
Right.
And she's been talking about this trip for weeks and weeks, telling everyone, really excited that she's going to be going with her daughter, Natalie, to Israel to spend the holidays there. What can be a better place to spend the holidays? And she has family in Israel and lots of friends in Israel.
So were they taken hostage, Rabbi? Do we know? I mean, because the White House was saying earlier that they think there are more than 20 Americans unaccounted for. They don't know how many are actually taken hostage. What do we know about what happened to these two women and maybe what's being done to try to get them back?
What we know about these women is that they spent the last days of our holiday Sukkot, the Simchat Torah festival, which just ended this past Sunday. They were there in Israel in the Nichole kibbutz, which is very close to Gaza.
Right.
It's in the south of Israel, very close to Gaza. We know they were there for the holiday, and we know that they wouldn't have left because they don't travel on the holiday, so they certainly were there. And we know as well that the terrorists from Gaza came door to door, attacking civilians and attacking people in their homes in that particular kibbutz, in that village in Nichole. So
and you just haven't heard from them since that.
No, we haven't heard from them since.
Terrible.
We're certain that they were there.
Right. We will continue, as we are with so many of these stories, to track this. I hope you come back, Rabbi, especially if you have an update on their whereabouts or any update on their story at all.
We're really hoping and praying for a positive update.
Of course. Thank you for joining us today, Rabbi Meir Hecht.
Yeah, just like to, absolutely. I think if you just give me another moment, I'd like to share that what's going on in Israel today is not something that's unique for the Jewish people. I think any person who cares about morality and ethics and someone who lives in an upstanding society, which is all of us, should care about the brutal and savage murder of innocent men, women, and children in their homes and in the streets of Israel. And we are just hoping and praying and asking everyone to pray for the safety and security of Judith and Natalie and for all the people in Israel.
Thank you, Rabbi. Again, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.